So you rob banks, you escape from jail, you steal people's livestock, you kidnap people, you with people that torture people, you shoot people, you rob more banks, you rob cops, you lie about your name, you rob more banks, you shoot people. It's a lot of the same shit. I get you. So you're just a dirty scumbag? Is that what you are? You just torture, shoot, and steal? Or am I mistaken?
Sorry, I thought I was speaking. Yeah, no, I'm just, you have your words on a piece of paper. I'm a scumbag. I've got no reason for the things that I do. No motivations outside myself. It's just me wanting to be the worst person I can.
Oh, yes. How
That's
about
how
you
it works,
fucking
right?
enlighten me? How about that? Enlighten me. What are your motivations to do all this shit?
No, I just said I don't have any.
You don't have any at all.
No, I'm just a scumbag, as you put it.
Well, I asked
When
you
I
a
lie
simple
about my
question. I said,
name,
are you a scumbag?
I'm not a nice person. No.
You're not a nice person.
No, I don't pretend to be. Because I don't, you know, I understand people doing what they do, right? Even you doing what you do, to a degree. The only thing I don't handle well is hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a hypocrite.
No, you're right about that. So, Ruba, you get arrested all by yourself?
No.
When'd you get arrested?
No. I was brought in last night, I guess.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, still got a ways being here.
Your medical file doesn't have it, but do you have any secret medical problems you'd like to tell me?
Secret medical problems?
I don't know, you get like foot fungus?
No.
You have hair loss?
No.
All right.
No, I just got shot being dragged in here, that's all. It's pretty standard, I would guess.
You get shot while being dragged in here.
Like I said, probably pretty standard.
So you're just an average Joe in your eyes?
Sure,
Standard?
I guess so. I mean,
So,
you expect something special?
no, not at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Any thoughts of reformation, or am I going to see you again, you think?
I hope you don't see me again.
Right. I don't want to see you either. I like my coffee breaks. And the less of you in here, the more I get to be on break.
I mean, I'm not doing anything. You don't have your hands full with me. I'm just doing my time and getting out. Because, again, I, not the motivations. I don't have things I need to handle. So.
In here, right.
Outside of here.
Oh, outside of here. So you're just living the life right now, ain't you? In Vacation Island.
What? No. I hate this place.
Oh, you don't like this place. Some people say otherwise. They say it's like a second home to them.
Well,
but they love it.
They're just talking big and being stupid, I guess. Nothing nice about this place. No offense.
No, none
Suppose you
taken.
took it
I
as a
don't live here.
compliment.
I don't live here.
How do you spend time in the mainland?
Yeah, when I'm not working. Yeah. That's why you think I live in this fucking place.
I don't know
This is
what
just
you
my
do.
place of work. I come to work and I go home. That's it. I take a boat here in the morning, crack of dawn, and I leave at the end of the night. That's it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know. There's some deputies that you never see without their badge. I imagine the same is true of Siska guards.
There are a lot of guards that do use the bunks. It is true. Well, you seem to, I'm trying to figure out what you got wrong with you here, but,
I do
you're not as
crime.
bad as some people that, well, no shit. Why the fuck else would you be here? Falsely accused?
No.
I've had that speak before. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I mean, I'm sure there's some things on there that I didn't do. It's not like they really go over things in detail. And they say, we think you were here because your friends did it and someone had black hair. So did you do it or not? And you say no, they still charge you with it. You say yes, they still charge you with it. There's no point in talking to them.
Yeah, I don't really like these, I don't like these deputies. They don't listen to my shit in here. I'm not gonna listen to your shit out there.
Oh yeah, there's some tensions there.
I tell them, leave the fucking door open, right? You guys get out the fucking side door. Why don't you just leave the fucking front door open too, right?
Oh yeah, they were like panicking to lock it while I was standing up
There's no
there.
fucking point. I mean, if you want to sit in between the doors, go fucking it. I don't know what you want to do. You want to start licking the walls or something? You afraid they're gonna like contaminate it? I mean, Jesus Christ, you can go to the side door and just go the fucking all the way around. There's no difference. I don't think they understand that we have people here on 24-hour watch with fucking like rifles with scopes on them watching prisoners.
I mean, I can see them walking around, so.
Yeah, you could see them walking around. They're in the
There's
watchtowers. You
also
know what I mean?
cannons.
Yeah, I mean, come on. The amount of people that I've shot trying to take canoes to this island is insane. They
What?
build them out of logs, and they come try to break up these people.
Oh.
Yeah, shot 2 guys last week.
I would make a boat with a sheet metal roof, kind of like a Roman phalanx. Just have,
Roman.
yeah, they would like, what was it? They put the shields up over their heads and they
Yeah,
interlock
yeah.
them and stuff like that, so that they're safe from stuff coming from above, I guess.
Yeah. That's where my name comes from, actually. It's what I was named after.
Wait, what's your name?
Julius.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Hope you
Right.
don't identify with Julius Caesar. He wasn't exactly a nice person.
I wouldn't say I'm a nice person either. I just haven't found something to nitpicky about here yet. Any thoughts of reformation?
Wish I could.
Alright, I'll leave that as a note. No thoughts of reformation. Why not?
Like I said, I wish I could, but sometimes that's not the hand that we're dealt.
So you just live your life by, what you get at.
Not particularly, but you know. Sometimes we just do what we have to. Circumstances push us one direction. A choice is made in a split second, everything changes. Your life is going to be different forever. So you have to make the best of whatever pieces are left over.
Right, so your life's in shambles. I get it.
Only when I'm here.
Only when you're here.
Yeah.
How many times you been
best of
here?
it. This is the third time.
The third time.
Yeah. Ain't never been shot down, despite the gunfights I've lost. I'm not stupid. I know when to put my hands up. I'm not looking to die. I'm not looking to have a war of egos. Because, again, don't have things to worry about. Right?
A lot of folk out there, they, fight to the death. They got the old guy. I'm surprised you haven't got a death wish.
No. If I die, it's pointless.
So you fear death. Is that your thing? Because the way I see it, you don't got nothing to live for, but you don't want to die from the sounds of it.
I have things to live for. I just can't be with those things. Let's put it that way.
What are you supplying for families? Is that what's going on? You make all this money?
Yeah, they're gonna be eating sparse this month.
Say again.
They're not gonna be eating very well this month.
Yeah, well, I used to have a wife. Well, I should say fiance. Very poor lady. I used to be in the army. And I used to send her my pay rate instead of her going to me when I was off overseas. Was in the cavalry. And oh, when it got shit, when they didn't file the paperwork right, she usually didn't need either.
Wait, what?
It's hard to keep track of pay in the army.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It didn't get sent to her, or
Didn't get the money at all, actually. It gets lost. Or people like you get an army supply train and take all of our pay. Delays it.
I'm pretty sure the army would still get you your pay eventually.
Eventually, but it take time.
Well, rest assured, I haven't hit no army train and army pay. No payroll hits.
Yeah, we try to keep them out of the crossing with how many fucking
Yeah, that probably
people
makes
were
sense.
pounced on their head.
Yeah, a lot of people are here because the crossing doesn't extradite. Just to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Crossing, State's Crossing Sheriff's Department won't chase you over the borders either. They, kind of see it as, you're not their problem anymore. You know? Not
Yeah.
only is it out of their jurisdiction, I don't think they give a shit to chase anyone anywhere else. You could flee off to Texas, and I don't think they're gonna have a single ranger after you.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's what they say, at least.
Except for I think Texas does extradite, so
Yeah, probably never been.
me neither.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. See,
I can't believe
looking
they
at
still have that animal wrestling charge. I don't even know what they're talking about with that.
what animal wrestling.
You
Hold
were
on.
talking about cattle wrestling. They said they found a cigarette similar to ones that I smoke near some place a cow got rustled. I've never rustled cattle. Far too much work, too big, too messy.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, they said they weren't going to charge me for it, so I don't know why it's in your paperwork. And the false name, that one's just dirty, but whatever. I'm not going to go get tortured and dropped off and go, oh yes, deputies, I'm actually wanted, so while I'm here at death's door, take me to Siska, please. I haven't been tortured enough. No, you bet I'm going to want to live and give them a fake name if it means I can slip away.
Well, they got evidence on you.
Evidence for what?
On the cattle rustling.
Yeah, they said they
Hey,
found a cigarette butt that they think is like one of mine, but I've never rustled cattle, ever. I don't even know what the connection would be between that. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie about this. I'm already in here.
It's not my job. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, they said they weren't charging me for it. I just don't know why it's on your paperwork.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And they said the tip was a man, too. They got a tip for a man wrestling cattle.
Right.
You got your questions satisfied?
Oh, here we go. Damian Cross, T.J. Jones, Norman McCain, Mateo Reyes, Edward Tennant, Ruby Thread, Lola West, Ryland Williamson.
I don't know. I haven't met all of them.
Yeah, they're all black cats.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, I don't recognize all the names on that list.
You don't know your own folk.
I know the folk I ride with. Doesn't mean that they didn't have people they rode with in the past who don't ride with them anymore, or only come around every once in a long while.
Ah, I see.
Not been with them forever, so I think they've been around the crossing for like since the summer. And I've only been with them since before Christmas, really.
Mm-hmm. And how'd you get arrested anyway? What happened there? What'd you fuck up?
Law came and shot us down. Well, they shot down some of my friends, and then they picked them up and took them hostage and said, all right, your friends are bleeding, time to surrender.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, interesting move on their part, but can't fault them for something that works, I guess.
Right. Any of the other black cats around that you're looking for? Is that what you're looking for?
Looking for? I don't know. I was just coming out to get some fresh air. I wasn't lying. I mean, they're in here. I don't know where they are. They might be sleeping. They're probably sleeping.
I mean, you're not assuming that I'm lying,
Huh?
are you?
Assuming what?
No, nothing. That's fine.
Sorry.
Just making sure you're not thinking that I'm assuming things here.
I mean, you just asked if I was looking for someone when I told you initially that I was just out here getting fresh air.
Question, not an assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you are some violent people, aren't you?
I mean, I guess. We don't kidnap and torture deputies or anything like every other Tom, Dick, and Harry running around the crossing. We don't tend to do too much violence towards people directly unless we're already getting shot at. Sure, we're violent, but we're not, I don't know. We're not a certain type. And I think that some people have the capacity to have respect for that.
Violent thieves, that's all you are.
Sure, whatever your opinion
It's on
is,
the...
I don't really care.
I don't give a shit if you care or not. I'm more of just saying for what I'm looking at here on the paper. Right here. I see a lot of banks that you robbed.
Yeah.
You like to take shit.
Yeah.
And obviously it seems like you don't want to go to jail after.
No, why
So
would we?
clearly you're... Well, I don't know. Some people are rather go to jail and get shot at all.
I mean, I don't like being shot at, but deputies, if you just keep riding, they'll shoot you in the back. So you usually have to turn around. And you know, we tend to get somewhere that we have cover, and we pop off a few warning shots and let them know how it is. But you know, I think I've only seen. Sorry.
You fucking... What do you got? What do you got? This sickness you're not telling me about?
This is dry throat. It's fine.
Yeah, it's going on your record. Possible tuberculosis.
No, I don't have tuberculosis.
Right.
I've only seen maybe one lawman actually drop during one of our gunfights, and I think he fell off a roof. A small roof, too. We don't
hear these stories about the shootouts.
Well, we don't like hunting them down. Our goal is to get away. We don't have some ego that we need to satisfy by gunning lawmen down. They're just doing their jobs.
No, you don't get pleasure in any of this, do you? You don't get pleasure in gunning down these people with the badge on.
I guess I must, being in my line of work, huh? I mean, no, but I doubt you'll believe me on that.
That's all right. We teach and practice reformity here.
I don't have anything personal against lawmen, except for those who have made things personal.
What's personal in your eyes?
Showing up here when I'm due to be released and going, oh, you were there while somebody was beating me, and you had a smoke and lowered your mask while I was facing away. And I remember every single piece of clothing you were wearing and your face exactly, so here's 300 more days. Goodbye.
Is it not? Now, let me ask you this one. A lot of people in here don't like me, and I don't expect them to, because I don't, I'll be honest with you, there's very few people that I consider human beings in here. I more see it as my job. I show up to work, I clock in on this sheet, I put my badge on my chest, my uniform on in the office, and I come out and I do my job. And that's it.
It seems like you care a little bit. You want to know what got people here, which means you recognize some sort of humanity, I would assume.
Yeah, I will, if it makes you feel any better, you're the only criminal that I've had this long of a conversation with.
I ain't got nothing better to do.
Right. And there's not another guy here for me to talk to besides the other assholes.
Do you not get along?
Uh,
I think it's just the silent, stoic types.
Fucking, yeah. These fucking guys, that's all they do is they watch and they drink and they smoke. I mean, I do the same shit, but I prefer to do it with other correctional officers of my job title and ranking.
Smoke? You got a cigarette? Can I have one?
I don't know, do you deserve a cigarette?
I don't deserve anything. I'm just asking.
That's not what I asked.
I answered.
In this moment in time, deserve a cigarette?
Probably not. That's up to you, isn't it?
Why? Why don't you deserve a cigarette then?
Because I'm a criminal scumbag.
Well, how about we go work for this cigarette? Because I got a singular cigarette. Actually, I got a couple more. I got lavender cigarettes.
No, that's interesting.
Well, let's take a walk then. Let's go ahead and get you your cigarettes. You know they are contraband, you know that?
No, but it doesn't really make much sense. Just denying simple things from people who have nothing.
You gotta keep in mind, Miss Thread, that one more thing too. Let me check this for you. You know your inmate number?
It had a lot of 8s in it, and maybe 7s. I don't remember.
897-857.
Yeah, a lot of 8s and 7s.
Alrighty, 897-857. That's pretty easy. Alright. So, you gotta keep in mind that you lose all your rights in here. You lose every little bit of freedom that you thought you had the second you walk through these gates.
I get it. I don't need to be told that sort of thing.
I'm just reassuring because you're making it sound like you almost deserve something in here, right?
I said I don't. I don't understand where you're getting that from after our conversation.
No, I understand. But, you're asking, why did they deny these simple things?
I'm not really saying why, I'm just stating as a matter of fact.
Uh,
I just marvel at people like deputies who take some sort of moral high ground while not really being much better than the rest
why
of
did
us.
deputies take your cigarettes when they come in here?
No, the guards did.
Right, because if the deputies did, there'd be a problem. It's not their job. If they go and shave your head, that's a problem. Is it not?
I don't know. I don't know what their rules are.
Well, their rules is that they have a lot of rules when they come in here, and all they can do in here is do their fucking paperwork and leave. I don't see them. I don't want them walking around. I don't want them playing poker with these inmates. I don't want them walking around thinking they have some sort of power in here, which they don't. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You want that cigarette?
Yeah, I'd like a cigarette if you'll give me one, but it depends on whether or not you will.
Go ahead and run a lap around these fields. That square and around this way to this post right here.
Run a lap.
Yeah. Don't you gotta be fit to run away from all these cops all the time?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, you do. I'm just assessing
Yeah.
myself here.
How about, what about you, stop getting yourself shot at and stop being a criminal and you just look on a range. That'll help. You stay in shape. You can lug around hay bales all day, making a decent wage.
Yeah, except for it's not. I've tried that. Need too much. Doesn't work,
Right.
unfortunately.
Well, no thoughts of reformity then. You better get running, aren't you?
Okay. I'm not getting near you, sir.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's the end of that. How they expect me to be a lookout in this fog? Not even trying to work in this trade.
Feeling better?
Not exactly.
Why not? What seems to be the problem?
Like I said, I got shot.
You got shot.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. Well, can I get a boo-hoo? I got shot.
No. I'm just telling you
Yes.
asked a question and I'm answering
Can you tell me that? Can I get a? I am Ruby Thread. Boo-hoo. I got shot by law.
Or I thought we were, talking and being decent to each other.
Is this making it personal? Is it? As you say.
Not really. I don't really care.
You
Life's
wanted
a
a
lot
cigarette,
easier.
did you not?
Life's a lot easier when you choose not to care about certain things.
Right. So, Ruby Thread, You want your cigarette or not?
Yeah, of course I'd like a cigarette.
All right. Well, if you're not gonna say boo-hoo, I got shot by a bunch of law, and that you could definitely do better next time than I'd end up to have me fucking have to deal with you. Then,
Are you saying I should shoot the law harder next time?
I'm not insinuating shit. I don't care as long as you're not in front of my fucking eyes.
Boo-hoo, I got shot by law.
Oh, look at that. There we are.
You're funny.
Right.
Can I have that?
Do you think you deserve it now?
Like I said, I don't think I deserve anything.
Do you deserve what's sitting on the ground, laying right in front of you right now? Do you think you deserve what you just did? Do you think you deserve it?
Probably not, no. I've done a lot of bad things. I'm not a nice person. I do crime. I don't deserve to be standing right now.
That's not what I asked. I said for what you did right now. Do you think you deserve it?
If I say yes, do I get the
You are
cigarette?
no longer. I say your full name, but I don't say no inmate's full name unless I'm really talking to him. Now, Miss Ruby Thread, I would be calling you by your full inmate number if I wasn't being serious. Do you think you deserve this cigarette right in front of me?
No, I don't think I deserve it.
Then don't take it. If you think you deserve it after what you just did and what you just said, then go ahead, take it.
Fine. Change my mind.
Now let me ask you this. Are you just saying it, or do you mean it? Go ahead and light your cigarette while you say it, though.
I don't think it matters too much, right? You got a light? Don't use
Yeah.
that lantern. Thanks. Thank you.
You are so welcome. We gonna say something? What'd you say?
I said thank you.
Yeah.
Am I dismissed or do you need me out here further?
I don't know. I never said you had to stay and listen to me the entire time. Did I?
No, I just didn't want to be rude and just walk away. No sense angering the guards in here.
That is the one thing. Look at that. You seem to be a smart cookie, aren't you? You seem to just know every little thing.
I don't know every little thing. I just know that I don't
okay,
benefit
alright,
from
I get
getting
it.
hurt or...
Ah, there we go. She doesn't like getting hurt, and she doesn't like getting shot at. She doesn't want to die. I get it. So
I think those are normal human motivations, are they not?
not most people. No one in here is fucking human. You think any of these people are human in here? You think even the guards that spend 24-hour shifts here are human?
Yeah, I think you're human. You have had a fiance? I mean, that's something. That's evidence of a life outside of here. You're probably not the worst person if you had someone who cared about you at some point. Doesn't mean you're a nice person, just means you were nice enough to someone.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is in life. I don't know. Not everyone's nice, but I just decided to throw my life away like you did yours. I threw mine away to the prison correctional facilities of the United States of America.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
I'll ask you first, why?
Why me?
Is it all just for food on the table?
Pretty much. Not for myself, of course.
Then why me? Because I got nothing else to live for.
So I have everything to lose and you have nothing to lose.
And that right there is what makes the two most dangerous kind of people.
What happened to her? If you don't want to tell me, it's fine, obviously. It's not meant to be a
2:35 in
joke.
the morning on a Saturday morning. 3 people break into our house and shoot her in the stomach. And she bleeds out for an hour and a half.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What did they want?
That's why I ask everyone else what they want. I don't know what they wanted.
That's all they did? They didn't take anything? You didn't know who they were?
I mean, they took stuff. They took her jewels.
Where were you?
I wasn't there. I wasn't home at all. I was an army boy, right? I was in the cavalry. I wasn't home. I wasn't even in the fucking country.
I'm sure that was really difficult.
I didn't know till I got back. A week later, the body's still there on the floor. So you ask me, what do I have to lose? Well, then I have nothing left to lose. And why throw my life away? I ask you the same. Then why do people throw their life away to a life of crime?
Because my life...
I'm in here rotting every day for crimes that I didn't do, because I didn't do a crime. And you sit here and you rot for crimes.
Well,
But I sit here and just rot by choice.
my life got thrown away in a single choice. Trying to do what I thought was right and what I thought would work. And it didn't. So now I'm here.
Yeah. I just got eloped in young love, that's all. I was 21 years old. Thought I had everything in the world. But, clearly I didn't.
I come from a fairly well-off family. Well, they were, anyways. They put the last name Thread to good use. Clothiers in Seattle. Wanted to open a woolen mill, so we wanted to raise sheep.
Mm-hmm.
My older siblings, my parents, we all threw our money into getting a good piece of ranch land for the purpose. At a creek flowing right through the middle. It was perfect. But the folks we purchased the parcel from, as soon as the deal was done and we began investing everything into getting things running, they dammed up the stream. Diverted it to the properties on either side, making sure that we had nothing And they claimed that they couldn't do anything about it, that it was deals, that we should have read some fine print somewhere. And they offered to buy the property back at 10% of what we'd paid. We tried to fight it in courts and everything, and my father was a warrior in that regard. But the people with the land who had sold it to us, they had too much money to bribe the officials, and when my dad kept pushing, well, they made sure that he wouldn't anymore. Convenient bar fight, and he dies. Not even involved, just being there.
Yeah.
Then my siblings and I got a hold of some dynamite and we tried to blow up that dam. We did. And we warned them ahead of time that we would be doing so. So they
So what was
responded.
this,
So they responded by staffing more men out there, and 6 people died. Sorry, what was your question?
Just a bunch of gangsters?
I don't know. They were men with families, men who probably didn't really know what they were getting themselves into. Like I said, we warned them. The best part of all was my youngest brother sneaking out to join me and the older boys and getting his arm blown off because he got too close. Because he wasn't supposed to be there. He didn't know the plan.
It's happened to my fiance, a bunch of gangsters. Mistaken hit. Thinking I was somebody that they weren't. And since I wasn't theirs, they had to draw blood from somebody else. Turns out it was someone that lived ways away over from us. Lived in a city. You ever been to Boston?
No, I've never been to the East Coast.
They lived 2 doors down. Wrong house.
I don't like killing folks, but it happens. But I'm sorry
God,
that
if
happened to you.
If I found those 3 boys,
I wouldn't blame you.
I mean,
I
I
don't
only
think
pray they
anyone
come
would.
here someday and end up in this fucking prison. That's all I can hope for. Every fucking day. That's why I throw my life away here all the time. I clock in hoping that when I walk through and look through prison registry, I see 3 folk that come through for that murder.
Do you think that'll happen?
No. I don't see much else in life besides sitting here rotting away thinking that someone on the other side of the fucking country is gonna end up in this prison. I worked in Boston Corrections for a while. But, got transferred here because they short-staffed. Some, guys got killed and they transferred me in. Replacement.
I'm in this life because I don't have many other options, but had things gone differently, I'd be helping the family at home. I wouldn't be estranged from my mother for getting my brother's arm blown off. Meanwhile, sending her every penny I can to make sure that they don't all starve.
Yeah, well, some people have struggles in life, don't they?
Sure do.
Yeah, well, not all gods throw their life away. A friend of mine named Cicero's got, 3 kids. and a wife.
It's nice.
Lives 2 doors down from me in Saint Denis. 3 doors.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that if I had a choice to do things differently, I would. And I'd spend my life on something else if I had that chance, but I don't.
Yeah, well, here we are. Seeing eye to eye. Your life got thrown away. I threw mine away for this fucking country. Fighting some war that I was too young to understand. With fucking swords on a horse. Until, I was shot with a shotgun. And put out of commission. Medical discharge.
Guess at least it wasn't dishonorable. You get medals for that, right?
I didn't get shit. That's what happens when you're just a low-ranking member. They don't really care that much. You gotta be an officer to get those things. But yeah, you know, and the sad reality is, you know, sometimes I hope that, not hope, but I imagine that I'll meet the same death as my fiance, because what I do for a living has a real bad picture on the outside of these walls. When I set foot back on the mainland, if anyone figures out what I do for work, I'm a dead man, aren't I?
Probably.
I mean, I've done some horrible, horrible things to people in here, I guess you could say. But I see it all in the sake of reformation, right?
I guess that would be motivation to see people as people, though, and stay your hand when it matters.
I don't take disrespect. I tolerate respect. That's all I'm about. Respect. And, I guess abiding by my work. And if that means needing to do what I have to do to punish folk that aren't respectful and don't live their life the right way by torturing and murdering their way through this semi-beautiful state, then so be it. The only guidelines that I was given with this job is do what you gotta do to keep them in line and just don't kill them. If it happens, it's an accident.
Oops.
Right?
Right. I guess.
But it's like criminal work, right? Once you're roped into this job, once you pick up this badge, there's no putting it down, because on the outside, anyone that finds me would just kill me.
Guess you're not wrong.
Right? On the outside for you, you just become wanted again by the law, and they just hunt you down and try to kill you too. Nobody cares whether you live or die. They don't really care about anyone's safety. Nobody does.
Yeah.
Not even ours. I'm lucky enough to have lasted the few months that I've lasted. There's not a medal, but a congratulations for being a guide for at least 2 weeks in here.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of people quit or die.
Well, I don't have any plans of being here longer than I need to, and I don't have any particular grudges. You won't be getting stabbed by me.
No gang violence in here either. You got someone you have a problem with? I don't want to hear about it. If there's another group that you,
I mean,
I hear any word
if
of anyone shanking each other, it's going to be a problem.
If I have to defend myself, I'll defend myself.
I never said defend yourself. I'm talking about if people are trying to brew up a war in here, and they start stabbing motherfuckers. And better yet, people have smuggled guns in here before. I don't fucking know how, but they do. Now, you're any sort of violence, people will get locked up in that hole with nothing but a pocket watch in solitary. And that is a true test of the mind.
Well, the pocket watch is a nice touch, at least.
That's all you got.
At least you have a concept of the passage of time.
Oh, that's not what it's for. It's that so much time has passed that hand just goes around and around and around and around in a circle. And you almost lose track of time while keeping track of it. Because all it looks like at the end is just a moving object. And it's not telling shit. Because you don't know when it's daytime or nighttime.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't have plans to cause trouble. My ego isn't that big.
Right.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm not a violent criminal. Don't mistake me for saying I don't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I gotta make this clarification. Some deputies get mouthing off and they shout, "You black hats just think you're not violent criminals." And I don't know where they got that idea. We know what we are.
I don't know. I don't know what the deputies think about either. They think that, I mean, they frown upon what I do and what we do inside these walls. They come here and act like they got some sort of fucking dick to swing around, but they got nothing.
I mean, that's how they act all the time anyways.
Well,
So
I don't know.
I'm
I don't.
too surprised.
I don't know what they're like on the outside. They come in here, they give me the rundown, and I was told, no, you can't beat a man when he's about to be free. I don't give a shit who they are. They paint me as the bad guy, and they think that I'm some sort of fucking insane person.
Well, you haven't
I'm just a
seemed
criminal with a
insane so
badge.
far.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said you haven't seemed insane yet so far.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some bonding activities that if you and your people are around, we can get to.
Yeah, I doubt that they're around.
I'm not saying now, I'm saying another time.
Yeah.
It's great when you get the whole gang.
Right. Anyway, if I can be dismissed, I'm feeling pretty tired.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Sure.
Get lost.
You're down in my face.